Top 10 Best Software Development Companies in New York for your 2026 shortlist. A wrong vendor choice is one of the most expensive mistakes a product team can make. The cost is the rebuild after a takeover audit, the quarters lost to missed deadlines, and the internal credibility your project burns while the software underdelivers. Recovering from a bad engagement routinely costs more than the original build, which is why choosing carefully at the start is the cheapest decision you'll make all year. The good news for New York buyers is that the local market rewards careful comparison. The firms serving this city differ sharply in size, focus, and working style, which means your job is less about finding talent and more about matching a partner's real strengths to your product, your industry, and the way your own team works. A studio that excels at consumer apps may be wrong for a regulated enterprise system, and the reverse is just as true. Here are 5 firms worth that comparison, each with verified facts you can check before a single call, and each strong in a recognizably different way. Inoxoft develops web, mobile, and AI products for companies that want one accountable partner from first scoping to long-term scaling. Every build runs on in-house engineers and certified security practices, with engagement models that adapt, including fixed scope, dedicated team, or staff augmentation as your needs change. ISO 27001 certified security practices apply to every engagement. More than 200 projects delivered across 30+ countries. A team of 200+ in-house engineers covering web, mobile, AI/ML, data, and Q. Dedicated teams and staff augmentation that plug into your existing engineers. Big Human Designs, and builds digital products as a roughly 35-person studio, where product strategy, UX/UI, branding, and engineering live on one team, so your product's look and logic stay in step instead of getting passed between siloed vendors. Building original products of its own gives the studio an owner's instinct for what makes an app stick. Portfolio spanning brands like Rockefeller Center, Gemini, and Netflix. More than 250 websites and 80+ apps shipped, alongside original products of its own recognition from Time, the Webby Awards, and Digiday Kanda Software. Assembles full-stack groups of analysts, designers, developers, and QA engineers around each project's shape, letting you scale the team up or down as your roadmap shifts. A model built for long, embedded partnerships. It suits SaaS companies and software vendors whose priorities move quarter to quarter. SaaS product development, custom builds, QA automation, DevOps, and cloud sector experience. Across healthcare, finance, publishing, and education. Client roster that includes names such as Janssen Blue Label Labs. Blue Label Labs ships mobile-first products across phones, tablets, watches, TVs, and AR/VR, running a design sprint method created by former Microsoft developers that turns a rough idea into a testable product fast. A single concept can ship wherever your users actually spend their time. More than 250 products delivered, including work for Bloomberg News coverage from design and engineering through launch and app marketing. A fit for products whose users live across several screens, Door 3. Door 3 focuses on complex business software and AI for regulated settings, opening most engagements with a short discovery phase that lets you trial the team before committing to a full build, which is a low-risk way to test fit before real money is at stake. Care for environments where mistakes are expensive runs through the work. Custom applications, transactional portals, and AI strategy. Work for names like Morgan Stanley, AIG, and Fresh Direct particular strength, where finance and insurance requirements meet design discipline. Inoxoft's experience supporting New York product teams. What distinguishes Inoxoft's track record is not any single project, but the range of team setups it has made work. Some clients hand over a complete build and receive a launched product. Others embed Inoxoft engineers inside an existing team to close skill gaps in AI, mobile, or data work. Others start with a fixed scope MVP and grow into a long-running dedicated team. Over 10+ years and more than 200 projects, that flexibility has been tested across healthcare, education, logistics, real estate, and finance industries, where security expectations are high and requirements rarely sit still. For your team, it means the engagement adapts to you instead of forcing your project into one delivery template, and the people building your product stay the same as it matures. Engagement models spanning fixed scope builds, dedicated teams, and staff augmentation 200+ in-house engineers across web, mobile, AI/ML, data science, and QA ISO 27001 certified security woven into delivery, a delivery record covering 30+ countries and 5 core industries. Conclusion: treat vendor selection as a process. Write down your goals and constraints before the first conversation. Ask every firm the same questions and weigh verifiable evidence, including delivered projects, client references, and security credentials. Pay attention to how each team behaves during the sales process too, because responsiveness and candor before the contract usually predict responsiveness and candor after it.